The most important part of your bag is your iron set. Playing the right irons is gonna put you into one bracket or another. It's either gonna make you a lot worse or it's gonna make you a lot better. We're gonna be talking about the top 5. Give it to them.
Top 5 game improvement irons. Now, game improvement's a naughty word.
It is.
It's an overused word,
Yep.
and I don't like it because game improvement steers people away from these iron heads, and these are some of the best iron heads in all of golf.
Why is that?
And quite frankly, not enough guys have these in the bag. It's probably the most underrated category and section in golf, most popular, but it should be even more popular.
Is that the ego?
It's the ego.
They hear
so
game
it's
improvement.
game improvement, but that's a naughty word. We're gonna change that word a little bit. I'm gonna tell you what these irons are for, who they're for. We're gonna hit some, and we're gonna eliminate some, narrow down to the top 5, and rank them to our 5 favorites, and tell you which one is number 1 at the end of the video and which one you should probably shop for. Let's go.
Let's roll. Okay guys, for real, don't forget, if you're in the Denver metro area and you're in the market for new clubs or some balls or some apparel, some new shoes, come down and see us. Embers Golf is now a standalone golf shop where you can get just about everything you need.
Yep.
We have a new shoe brand we just signed all the paperwork for. We're not gonna announce it yet. That's coming into the store.
Yep.
But you can also go to our website, embersgolf.com, brand new website's up and live. You can book a fitting, you can buy some of the apparel, you can buy some limited edition stuff on there.
Call or text us here at this number. Tate and I will respond. Also, I do this shameless plug on my barbecue channel. We have a barbecue business. If you like what you're learning here, give us first stab at the business. Don't go on PGA Superstore, don't go on Golf Galaxy and just quick order it. It's a little more work to order through us, but we appreciate it. It allows us to keep making videos like this.
Helps us out.
All right, enough shop talk. Let's get to business. So we got, what do we got? 7 iron heads here and 1 fringe iron head.
And a couple iron heads that
popular.
are in this category. That
So we have the new Cobra Dark Speed, the Strixon ZX4, the TaylorMade QI, the Mizuno Hot Metal High Launch, the PXG Gen 6 XP, the Callaway AI Smoke High Launch, and the Cleveland Zip Core XL. Now these are our 7 favorite game improvement iron heads. Now I will say we are missing the new Ping G730.
Yep.
The Titleist G or the Titleist 350. I think are the only 2. Ping is not in this review. The flat out refusal to want to work with us or help us with any content, period.
Yeah.
So unfortunately we didn't have the time or money to go buy a brand new set of Ping. So I've never even hit them, so I can't say whether or not they'd be good or bad. So,
No.
anyways, okay.
That's
so
beside the point. You got a little frustrated there.
Yeah.
Just let it go.
What is a game improvement iron? Explain that to them in a better term besides game improvement.
Okay.
What are they designed for? Who are these designed for?
So the biggest thing that golfers struggle with is hitting the ball a big fade, slice to the right. Most higher handicappers struggle with that. So these clubs are going to be most of the time draw biased. They're going to help launch the ball even higher. So they're going to promote a little bit of left bias, higher launching, and they're usually stronger lofted. So they're usually going to promote more distance, and they're going to have technology inside of the club head, which we're going to touch a little bit on how each brand does it differently to promote better distance, a little bit faster ball speed.
Yes, and most players, like Tate said, if you struggle with one of these 3 things, a slice,
Yep.
you struggle with getting the ball in the air because you just have these little low launchers, and if you struggle with distance.
Yeah.
This would apply to you. You could struggle with distance because you're getting older, you could struggle with distance because you're a junior, or you could struggle with distance because you just suck.
Yeah, or you could have an injury.
No,
we know plenty of guys that have shoulder surgeries or back surgeries and they just can't swing it very fast.
So this should be where you're looking. Now, we're gonna talk about it as we hit some. I also put in the P790 as a fringe. This is more for mid-handicappers, but it could sneak in to the game improvement category a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, one of the things that's definitely not talked about enough is I think, this is a bold statement, unless like you're going pro or something, there's an argument that one of these club heads should be in every single person's bag. Hear me out.
Okay.
I think at least at the top of the bag, you should be hitting one of these.
Yeah.
In your 4 long irons, like a 4 or 5 iron. let's start hitting some. We'll tell you what we like about each one. After we hit a few, then we're gonna rank them.
Shafts. Which shaft do we need?
I'm thinking let's hit the Mizuno first.
Got it.
Okay, what do we like about the hot metal? So hot metal is in the name. It's literally hot. I would guess before, I've never tested these side by side, but before we hit them, my guess is going to be that this is gonna be the fastest.
I could see that.
It's gonna have the most amount of club head speed, and that's where the chromoly that is on this promotes a really fast ball speed. It's just fast, period.
Okay, Trev, you think Hot Metal Pro high launch, you said the chromoly. What do you think about when you stand over that club? Like, what are you seeing? Talk me through that.
It's a little bit fat, top line's thick, but that's gonna promote a lot of confidence.
Yeah, a lot of forgiveness built in there.
A lot of forgiveness built in. Pulled that one, but man, it got in the air easy.
Yeah, it did. For a miss hit, 182 on a miss hit, it did everything it's supposed to do.
Yeah, it's gonna go. There's no question about it. Oh man, it feels really soft too. Like if for a casted club, it feels soft.
Well, that one was absolutely pured.
That felt pretty good, I'll be honest. Yep, yes sir. Yes sir.
Do you need to see any more with that one?
No, I'm done. I've seen enough. I've seen enough to know I like it.
Obviously, one of the biggest things Mizuno's known for is soft feel. So even in their Gave Improvement, they can't not have that.
So, while Tate's getting ready, they have the high launch, they have the regular, and the pro in the hot metal series. So they got 3 different heads. High launch is gonna be a little bit thicker and a few degrees weaker, which is gonna promote literally a higher launch. So in Colorado, that's actually nice to get the ball up in the air because you don't necessarily need the extra yardage. What do you think?
Yeah.
You're known for hitting your irons kind of low anyway.
I have a low ball flight, yeah.
Pretty soft for a casted club.
It is pretty soft. Dude,
you're not hitting it well. Tate plays like pretty much blade, so this is an unfamiliar category for him. I'm sure that club head feels a little heavy for you.
Yeah, it's definitely a little heavy, a little clunky.
Okay, you've had enough.
Yeah. That first one I peered pretty good though, it felt good.
So I would say if you're after distance the most, definitely consider Mizuno. Okay, where do you want to go now?
Let's stick with Japanese forging. Let's go. I know it's not forged, but let's stick with the Japanese brands. Let's go Strixon.
Okay. So I already play a Strixon ZX4 in my bag. So I have a ZX4 4-iron and a ZX4 5-iron. Then I combo set to ZX5 and ZX7.
So what you're saying is you should know.
In my bag. And combo setting is really underrated. You should definitely, more players should consider it. So Strixon is really simple line logic, ZX4, 5, and 7. 4 is hollow bodied, forged face, casted club. ZX5 has more of a it still has the mainframe in it. Again, forged faced, and then the ZX7 is the fully forged. So again, what I like about the ZX4 is it feels soft, not clicky, looks good, and matches well if you want to combo set. It blends in really nice with the ZX5.
Okay, coming off the Mizuno top line, talk to me.
It's a fatty.
Not as thick though, is it?
Yeah, it's about as thick, I'd
say. Same thickness? Okay.
A little heavy for me.
Fatty hitting a fatty.
Yep, fatty on fatty there. But look it, so this is why Game Improvement's so nice, is super fat, 164 yards. So nothing wrong with that on a miss hit.
Just give me a pure one here.
Oh yeah, talk to me, daddy.
Yep.
Talk to me, baby. Our caddy in Scotland would say that.
Stewie.
Yeah, look at that, 207.
Stuart
would say, talk to me, daddy.
I liked Stuart.
Yeah, he's awesome. He watches the channel too.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of his comments.
Okay, I've seen enough.
Yeah.
Solid. I don't know that Mizuno was treating me a little better almost.
It's a tough call. Some of these decisions are going to be a little bit easier than Strixon versus Mizuno. That's a tough.
Yeah, that's top tier.
When you're in the iron category and you go Strixon versus Mizuno, those are 2 big dogs in the iron category. All right, Strixon ZX4 time. Here we go. I play the ZX7, so like Trevor said, Pretty familiar with that mainframe technology. Feels good. Feels real good. Definitely promotes more distance. So for reference, my average carry with my 7-iron is like 167, 168, maybe in the 170s if I pure it. That one carried in the mid 170s. So it definitely promotes more distance, hotter ball speed, I would imagine. Yeah, that's gonna carry 190.
Okay, let's move away from the Japanese for a minute. Let's go to Cobra.
I pured that thing.
So talk to me about Strixon compared to Mizuno.
Strixon versus Mizuno?
Yeah, you just hit both.
I preferred the ZX4, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, felt a little bit softer to me. And that mainframe technology has got me. It's got me hooked, I believe in it.
Okay, so now we're moving into the dark speed.
The dock.
This has a power shell in it, a hot face. And honestly, it's pretty darn attractive. I'd say it's one of the more attractive out of the bunch.
Yes.
Yeah. What do you think?
What
Not
would
as
you call
easy to
that?
combo set. It's like a gunmetal.
Gunmetal.
Not as easy to combo set. And the Aerojet last year did really, really well for us. So it's not going to match like their King Tour as much. So it's a little more difficult to combo set aesthetically with Cobra. But the top line looks a little bit better, I'd say too. Just a little more attractive standing over it. Oh, that felt really good. A little lower for me. Honestly, it feels a little softer. A little bit softer. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, no problem. No problems here. It's a little bit low launching. Plenty of distance. 203. That's pretty enjoyable to hit, I'll tell you the truth. Want to give it a go?
So before I go, Trev, you said your final takes, you really liked it? Felt good?
It felt softer than the other two.
Really?
And it's more attractive than the other two.
Yeah,
I think.
Gunmetal, pewter, I don't know what you'd call it.
Sounds pretty good too. That sounded nice.
Yeah, there's a little
lower
toe.
launching. Both of them, it's definitely lower launching.
I definitely hit that one toey.
I like the sound of it a lot.
Yeah, it feels, you weren't kidding about how soft it feels.
You ain't a kiddin'.
You ain't a kidding.
Grandpa says that a lot. Okay, so now we're going to the TaylorMade QI10. So the claim to fame here is gonna be, was it pull more left on the higher irons?
Yes.
What QI10 did is kind of like the P790s, is the design is different per club. So it's not like you have the exact same build from gap wedge to 5-iron. It's going to be different. So they're optimized per club. And then of course we got our speed pocket. This is probably one of the more sexier plays as far as all the marketing TaylorMade has done. We get a lot of clients wanting these. And they do look really good. They don't really look like a game improvement iron to me. But let's see. I'm kind of looking for sound and feel here because they all are forgiving. They're all really forgiving. Top line is a little fat, but nothing I can't live with. Oh man, that feels really good. I like it. I like that. Not bad. That one was a little fat, a little heavy, and heely. Right on line. You know what's funny is all of these are almost doing the exact same thing for me. About 200 yards, a little low, no matter what happens. One more. Now that was toe. So I drew it a little bit, but not bad. Look at that. What'd I say? 213 down the middle. Now it's a little toey, a little less spinny. It's gonna go left, you're gonna get some extra yardage, so that will happen. Ooh. Okay, what do you think about the QI10? What do you like?
I actually think it's really soft. It's a little clicky sounding.
A little bit, not as good as sounding.
No, it's not as good as sounding, but it feels really good and it does everything it's supposed to do. While you're with that customer, I just tried to hit a draw and I hit a draw, so.
Okay,
I like
let's go to the AI Smoke High Launch.
Let's do it.
Now, when we did our initial review on this, I think I said that this was a treat. to hit. It sure was a delight. So I really was a big fan.
Let's see if that holds true.
Oh, that's
Sounds
heavy.
like it.
That's real heavy.
Well, that was a bad shot.
Bad shot. Talk to me about how it sounds.
Okay.
Another heavy
That one
one.
sounded terrible.
It was a really bad shot.
Oh yeah, that sounded actually
Pushed it, but
really
it's staying. It's holding. Hold, baby. Hold, baby.
That sounded actually really nice.
Yeah. Whew. 212 down the middle.
You know what I'm realizing? We've done reviews on each of these individually. This is the first time we're hitting them one after the other. Mm-hmm. Can I tell you something?
Go ahead.
The top lines all seem identical. Thickness-wise.
Yeah.
Obviously colors change, but the top line is very
You know what?
similar.
All the results seem pretty identical too.
What do you think of the sound?
It sounds okay. I think the Cobra sounds the best so far. So this has the AI smart face. So they're saying you're not going to lose distance on heel and toe shots. Let's see if that's true. Give me a real toe, something real toey.
That one was just pured.
Okay, well that's not what I was after. Give me a toe. Should have less of a drop off.
Dude, it spun in my hand. That hurt. 150 yards. Look how toey that is.
Okay, let's see here. Let's see where he hit it on the toe. Yeah, that's almost off the club. So it does work. Okay, now let's move on to the PXG Gen 6 XP.
Now talk to me about the difference there, because it looks just like a normal Gen 6.
This has the polymer fill.
Yep.
So the PXG feels really good. Hollow body foam filled club.
Yep.
Perimeter weighting, so this weighting can be adjusted. Comes in black and silver, silver and black, or murdered out black or murdered out chromed. So it looks probably the most attractive aesthetically.
And the most options with one
and
club.
it looks like a player's club, honestly. So the XP is just fatter than the regular one.
Just
so
a little thicker.
More polymer film, more offset, and stronger lofted. Oh no. Hey, you know what? I'll live with that.
For Trevor to say, oh no, right after the shot, and for it to go 188, 1 yard offline, that's pretty forgiving.
It feels, I would say the PXG feels the most spongy.
Yeah.
Like
squishy.
Squishy. Squishers. Oh, that one was...
That sounded boom roasted.
Boom roasted. That one. Just a lovely feel. See, that's a thinny winny. And it went. Hit one?
Yeah, let me hit one. Okay, so this similar to the PXG, to the Strixon, my PXG bag is just the regular PXG Gen 6. So this is actually pretty close looking, so if I wanted a combo set, it's a super smooth combo set here. All right, let's see where it goes.
Yeah, really easy to combo set.
That's a big fat fatty.
Oh yeah. Talk to me, daddy.
Feels really good. Feels fantastic. I don't need to hit another one.
Okay, Cleveland Zip Core XL. So a few things. It has the Zip Core technology. So, well, this is a fitting head, but the regular ones are hollowed out. So they have that infill on the hosel.
What does that do?
It just gives you a nice soft feel.
Yep.
XL, so they're nice and wide, easy to hit, high launching.
Yep.
And then they also have the Hydro Zip coating. So they'll hold spin in water better. Top line looks really good, honestly. Now, this is our most popular video on YouTube.
I was wondering if you were going to let that cat out of the bag. It's our best selling iron right now.
Yes.
And our best performing video ever.
And it's the most affordable of the bunch.
Yes.
And it looks really good. Again, difficult to combo set though.
Sounds like you just checked 4 boxes.
It's going to be hard to combo set this one. But most importantly, talk to me about how it sounds. Oh my gosh, it feels so good.
It's got a slight click, but it doesn't sound bad at all. It's got a nice crisp crack.
It feels really good.
So let me ask you this. If you were to combo set, that would have to be at the top of the bag.
Yeah.
And then you'd go ZX4 the other way.
Probably go switch to Strixon after that.
But there's just
this
really
is definitely easier to hit than the ZX4. Push, pushy,
That looked like it was going to be a banana slice. Your swing. That was
I was playing a cut slice there. Slice cut.
I actually really like the way this club performed. In the review, I loved it too. So let's see if that trend continues. It does.
Yep.
I carried that 203.
Not much to dislike, huh?
Plus all the tech that goes into it, with the zip core, with the hydro zip, it gives you everything that you would want, the mainframe technology there in the hollow body, and it's the best price. I don't get it.
Oh, yep.
That one gets one of these, Chris.
Club twirl.
Yeah.
215 right down the chimney.
Yeah.
All right, let's bring this up and start eliminating some.
Watch my Coke.
P790 we're not gonna hit.
It's just an honorable mention.
Honorable mention. If you're a fringe guy, you could look at this. We have a review. You can check it out, but it's very attractive.
Yeah.
All right, we got 7.
Hey, let me stretch for a second.
Stop. We're
sorry.
just eliminating clubs.
I'm tight.
Okay, so there's 7 clubs here. We didn't hit any of them bad. This
No.
is the hardest one to get rid of clubs because they're all easy to hit and they're all really good.
They're supposed to, every single one of these clubs on the table does exactly what it's supposed to.
Yes. Okay.
And it's on the table for a reason. Let me just say that real quick. If it's on this table, it means we stand behind it. We have tried it. If you're a
Are you meaning this literally on the table, but then also like figuratively, we're going to put it on the table as a consideration?
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Double meaning.
Yeah, double, two
And
double.
if we play our cards right,
two
somebody could
doubles
go
make a
through this
positive,
table.
right? Oh, someone's going to get a
off the top rope.
3D.
Jeff Hardy style.
3D through this table. Get the tables. Okay.
Anyway, you could, if you're a higher handicapper, you could pick any of these clubs, get the full set to your specs, and you'd probably be successful with it. But we're going to narrow it down to the top 5 of this set.
Okay, you want me to eliminate?
You go first.
You want me to go first?
Nose goes.
I don't really, to be honest, I don't want to eliminate any of them.
No. It's really tough. You want me to go?
No, I'll go. Okay. I'm going to eliminate the ZX4. Now hear me out.
Tell me why.
I don't think it's the worst of the bunch, but it's part of, Cleveland and Strixon are part of the same family, and there's some overlap here. I think the ZX4 is, if you're slightly more skilled and you're looking at a ZX5, you should strongly consider the ZX4 at the top of your bag.
Yeah. At least in the 4 iron, 5 iron.
So I'm going to eliminate it just because there's a lot of similarities here.
And the ZX4 out of the 7 here, the ZX4 is the hardest to hit.
It's probably for a little bit better player.
Yeah.
So I'm going to eliminate the ZX4. So that's down to 6. So you got to get us to the top 5. So this is a big deal because what you're about to eliminate is not making the top 5.
Yeah. The hard thing is what I'm going to eliminate, you will not eliminate.
Are you going to eliminate the AI smoke?
Yeah.
Are you?
But that's okay. We'll keep it in the top 5 because I know you love that little baby boo.
No. I'm not mad at it because it's not making the top 2 or 3.
No.
So you can eliminate it. All right.
Okay.
So
top 5 is here.
Now I will say we just eliminated that, but we fit a lot of people into it because
people love it.
It's just dependent on the person. It really is. It's really personality dependent and skill level dependent and golfer dependent.
So now we got 3 outliers that are still great clubs, but they're not in the top 5.
I would agree. So here's our top 5. The top 5 game improvement irons, if you wanted to narrow down 5 to look at, it'd be the Hot Metal or the Hot Metal series.
Did I scare you?
You did. The Dark Speed, Cobra Dark Speed, PXG, XPs, Cleveland XL, and the QI10. All right, so which one comes in at number 5?
Number 5. Are we going to put that here?
Yep.
Go this way?
Yep.
Okay, let's look
me?
at it.
It's my turn, right?
It's your turn. I think you're thinking the same thing I am.
The QI?
Bingo was his name-o.
QI is really, really good, but this is the best-selling iron that TaylorMade makes. It's the P790.
For a reason. For a reason.
I think I like the 790 better than the QI, personally.
But the QI has a column. It has a reason it's there.
Yep, so that's coming in at number 5. Felt a little too quickie for me out of the 5. Okay, number 4. Okay, I'm not mad at that.
The Mizuno hot metal high launch.
Again, you can make an argument that if you're going to be in the hot metals, you should be slightly better. Maybe be looking at the Pro Series or the regulars.
Yeah, and the 3 and 4 section of the top 5 are always switchable.
And this is probably the fattest.
Yeah, it's the thickest.
It's probably the most unattractive.
Again, it does everything it's supposed to do.
But I would say it's the most unattractive.
Yeah.
Okay, number 3. I would go the Cobra Dark Speed at number 3.
I was thinking the same thing.
Okay. And hard to combo set. Sounded really good though. Probably sounded the best and looks the best, but very difficult to combo set.
Yeah.
So for that reason,
same with the QI10.
Yep.
It's impossible to combo set, really.
Yeah,
Because there's
aesthetically.
nothing that can go above it.
Aesthetically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
Oh, don't you jump on my toes here.
Okay.
I was about to trick the audience.
Okay.
I didn't even fool them now.
Good. PXG.
PXG is number 4. And that's not close.
No, I think the PXG gives you the best aesthetic options, but the Cleveland XL, I already knew it was going to be number 1 before we started the video because we've hit these.
We should
and
do it like
reviewed them
this.
individually.
Because that's how far ahead the
I would say, out of all of our top 5 categories, this is the biggest separation between 1 and 2. Sometimes it's like, is it number 1? Is it number 2? This is the number 1 game improvement iron, and quite frankly, it's not close.
It's not.
It's
did you
not
know going
close.
into it you were going to do that? Because I did too.
Yeah, I knew it. I already knew
pretty
that.
slick.
I already knew that. It is the best sounding. It is the best feeling.
Yeah.
Attractive, I don't know if you can give it number 1 on the attractive scale.
No.
It does look good.
Technology-wise, you can give it a number 1.
And the biggest thing is a set of these, it's the most affordable.
With the most technology, you could say.
Yes.
So you get the most for the cheapest.
Yes.
That's all. That sounds like a huge victory to me.
And Cleveland has been, Cleveland was bought out by the parent company Strixon a long time ago. And they kind of put the Cleveland brand on the back burner for a while, besides wedges.
Yeah.
But now they're doing really good things with the Cleveland brand.
What was your Cleveland iron set?
TA6s.
When was that? Early 2000s you got
Yeah,
those?
they're 20 years old. I still got
They're
them.
in your
We're gonna do a review on them.
Yeah.
So that's our top 5. Let us know what you guys think in the comments section. But if you are in need of game improvement irons, I don't think you need to look any further than the Cleveland Zipcore XLs.
Yeah, for sure. And if you want to get them on order, you can order them here. You can order anything here.
Yep.
The other thing is in the comment section below, let us know your thoughts, how you would rank your top 5, maybe with some of those other brands that we haven't had a chance to hit yet.
Yep.
Yeah, let us know. Don't forget to subscribe, like all of that. Thank you guys so much for watching this
See you
video.
guys next time.